Thank you, and I also want to express my appreciation to Governor Green, but particularly Dr. Green in this particular case, for making your way here to share this critical story that people need to know. As some of you may know, I got into politics in the first place because of my own healthcare journey. When I was 9 years old, I had a serious childhood illness similar to spinal meningitis, which landed me in the hospital for 3 months. I carry this experience with me each and every day, and it still informs how I think about keeping Wisconsinites safe and healthy, and it informs how I approach health policy to this very day. When I was looking at RFK Jr.'s nomination, I did it through the same lens as every other nominee. Will they help or harm my constituents? And let me walk through my thinking on this one. The Department of Health and Human Services is responsible for keeping our nation healthy, charged with overseeing vaccines to stop the spread of diseases like polio and measles, spearheading life-saving research into cures for cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and much more. At the core of all of this work is, of course, science. The head of the HHS must believe in science to keep people healthy and believe the experts, not conspiracy theories. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. does not meet that very simple requirement. It's not just that he doesn't believe in science and trust our experts. He actively undermines them. RFK Jr. is one of the top spreaders of misinformation about vaccines, peddling bogus conspiracy theories that these safe and effective protections for Americans are somehow harmful. In fact, he said once that no vaccine is safe and effective. Well, I'll bet the tens of millions of people who have not come down with polio or measles or mumps and many other diseases because of vaccines would beg to differ. But his dangerous theories do not stop at vaccines. He's peddled claims that Wi-Fi causes cancer. He's called life-saving research into HIV and AIDS phony and blamed school shootings on antidepressants. These theories may sound preposterous, but when we're talking about the leading health official in our country, they undercut the hard work of scientists and doctors who have dedicated their lives to keeping Americans safe and well. He's also threatened to downsize the National Institute of Health, which works every day to find life-saving breakthrough treatments and cures for cancer, Alzheimer's, and diabetes, as well as so many other illnesses that impact millions of American families. Take it from me, somebody who spent months in a hospital bed as a child. I know the consequences of not protecting our kids from serious illness. I know the toll it takes on a family, both emotionally and financially. I also know what it's like to have science-backed medicine and great health care. Americans deserve a leading health official who believes in science, not conspiracies. And I urge my colleagues to ask themselves a simple question. Will this nominee keep your constituents safe or hurt them? For Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I think that the answer is clear. And I urge my colleagues, all of them, on behalf of families in their state, to oppose his nomination.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Senator Baldwin.